That'll be interesting.
What's up, folks? We are live. It's the True Vapor Show, show number 42. 42 of these damn things, and we're still going. So, thanks for coming out. As always, we've always got one missing in action, and I'm certain he'll be here sooner or later, but we're going to go ahead and start off with Daniel. Daniel, take it away.
Me? Oh shit.
Damn.
I'm Daniel, DJLSB Vapes. Hello everyone. Sorry if I'm lagging, but my internet has been kind of crappy. Today I'm vaping on the Aroma Miser Supreme by Steam Crave on top of the IPv5. I'm also vaping on this amazing setup that I still love a lot, the Wismac Theorem on top of the iStick Pico. Really nice little setup. I'm also going to win the Cloud Comp with the IGI Tornado on top of the Rulo RX200.
Oh, shit.
And I'm also vaping on the Disguiser 150 by Movkin with the new Elif Litchi or Litchi, I don't know, Litchi. The last Elif tank inside with the stainless steel notch coil inside of it. And it is actually a very good vape. And that's it. I am actually trying to do stainless steel temp control, but the stainless steel on this brick is kind of, I don't know.
Nice. Yeah, I was supposed to have one of those coming here shortly, so I'm ready to try that. Anyway, next we have Daryl. He's back.
I am back. Hey, everybody. Good morning. I have 3 setups over here that I'm vaping on. The first is the IPv5 with the Smoke TFRDTA on there. And in that, I am vaping Coil Glaze. That's delicious. And then I have my SDNA 200 with the Rafael XRDA with a big fat set of vertical quad coils on that.
Nice.
And in that, I am vaping. This is the only juice I could taste after the whole weekend in Daytona when I had vape tongue really bad. Ronan's Bonsai, that fruity menthol. I'm still on it. I love that stuff. And then I've got the Innikin Coolfire 4 100 watt TC with their iSub V tank on there. And in that, I'm vaping on Gentleman's Draw Strawberry Cream. Gentleman's Draw Strawberry Cream. That's all I got to vape on today.
Sweet. All right, next we have Zach.
Good morning, everybody. I'm keeping it simple today and just vaping on this Coolfire 4 with that iSub V on top and some hazy custard in there. And this Nugget mod, which actually I just found out I'm getting shipped the upgrade cable for this. So there is an upgrade, and I'll be showing people how to do that. And then the newest models of this is also coming out. And inside that, I got the naturally extracted tobacco that I enjoy so much.
Nice. Well, I guess I'm going to keep it in line with 2 of the others. I'm on the IPv5 myself with the black Rafael X. And in that, I am vaping. Where is it at? I know it's sitting here in front of me, and I just can't find it. Damn it. Oh, there it is. Y'all need to go check this man out. Matt over at Reflections. He's got a new waffle line out. Been loving this right here. This is the Golden. I'm vaping on that. Also, I can't remember what the hell the name of this tank is. What is it, Zach? You remember?
Oh, it's the Sharon.
Okay, the Sharon.
Charon, Sharon.
Yeah, it's a pretty little sweet thing. On the Vapor Shark, and I'm also doing another. The reflection is cool. The blue, which is, man, that shit's good. Also, keeping it with everybody on the Cool Fire, and in that one, I am doing working on that matter. That's good stuff. And for the cloud comp, I got old trusty here, old faithful, the RX and the Mason. And in that one, yep, rocking some bread in that one. So good stuff, good stuff. So, don't know where Mark's at, but he's probably paying me back for me being late on his show Sunday night. So, is what it is. All good. I'm certain he'll be here after a while. So, what's happening, folks? Oh, hello to everybody out in the chat. Good to see everybody here. So, well, Daryl, you want to start us off with what you had going on last weekend? Oh, you're muted.
Oh, oops. Yeah, absolutely. Last weekend I went to Daytona for Spring Vape in Daytona Beach, Florida. That was put on by East Coast Vaping Circuit, and what a nice show. Wasn't the biggest show, wasn't the smallest, but it was nice. It was high energy, very fun show, and I wasn't there representing anybody other than myself, Quest for Vape, but I did have a bunch of friends down there that I was able to hang out with, kind of crash at their booth, and special shout out to Kenny from Sinking Ship. That's a juice line. He let me crash and kind of confiscate a corner of his big booth there, and I just camped out and I was doing my editing and stuff. And then Mike Vapes was down there at the Coil Master booth with his new juice line, Hit That Juice, and they did really well. Who else was down there? Phenom was down there, and Hyper Vape 1 on YouTube. Dean Burns was down there. So we had a good time. John Russ was there. Felix LeBron was there. We were hanging out with those guys. Got to meet Phenom's sister, whose name is actually Kathy, and her husband Hunter, and their little baby Maddie. And we went to their house for dinner on Sunday. I actually had alligator gumbo. That was fantastic.
Nice.
But as far as the show goes, it was just a wonderful show. Local Vape was there. Some very big companies were there. A lot of great juice lines, a lot of great hardware. Just a nice, chill Vape Expo. Had a great time.
Sweet, sweet. Yeah, I seen some pics and videos from down there. Looked like y'all had a good time. I know I've talked to Mike a little bit, and I know y'all had one interesting night from what I hear. But I'll let you only speak of that if you'd like. But if not, I understand.
Oh, there was an after hours party after the show on Saturday night at a club, and it was more like a techno rave type club. So we were hanging out there, and a lot of the folks who were at the show came out to that club, and that was fun. And then drinks were expensive there, and the vodka was kind of cheap. So we left there and went to an interesting place where we supported the budding careers of aspiring young dancers and old dancers. And by that time we were just very drunk and obliterated, and had a fun time. Nobody did anything embarrassing that they would regret. Zach, I'm gonna have to show this another time when I can present, but Dean has a little bit of a video clip of me doing the nay out in the parking lot. So,
Nice.
form. Other than that, Phenom disappeared like halfway through the night at the place. We didn't know what happened to him. Apparently he got hungry and walked to Burger King. It was closed, and he went back to the hotel, but he didn't tell us about that. So we were looking all over the place for Phenom. But everybody survived, and we had a fun time.
Yeah, I did appreciate the hat you were wearing with the little glow things on it there. I did get to see a little short video of that, so. But
Yeah, that was fun.
good stuff, good stuff. So, what new news is happening out in the vaping world? Anything shocking to hit this week that I don't guess maybe I've heard of?
I haven't heard of anything controversial, but I will plug, you guys, if you're in California or who have friends in California or care about vaping, Senator Brown has, or Governor Brown, whatever, Governor, has that bill, HB, I'm at a loss, the one that's been on the docket that got passed and now it's sitting on the governor's desk. There's like maybe 7 or 8 more days to call and put the pressure on him for that bill to be killed, and then or delayed for a rewrite that's more fair to vaping. So please, everybody, after the show, we're going to annotate down below in the description box the phone number to call. Call that governor's office and be intelligent. Don't just rant. Express your concern that it's not a fair thing to lump vaping in with tobacco products. That has to be rewritten correctly, point by point. So that's the plug about vaping advocacy. Don't just sit back and wait for everybody else to do it, or we won't have it. And California will fall, and then the rest of the states will fall, and you'll be sitting there wishing you had done something. Now's the time to do something.
True, true. Yeah, no, it seems like a lot of states now are getting hit with different situations, and it's not looking good for some states. It's already hit. I know Indiana is like in a bad spot right now with all their stuff. So
it's like a third world vape country in Indiana.
Exactly.
And how bad it is.
And to hear it, it's just like jaw-dropping just to hear some of the crap that they've pulled, to where just a couple of months ago you never would have even thought that would go on. But yeah, a lot of crazy shit going on out there. So for everybody that vapes and you want to keep doing it, good thing to do is go join CASA, or and get out there and speak your mind about this stuff. You don't have to get, just all crazy and everything, but you do need to stand up and speak about things, because if we don't fight for this and you think others are going to fight for you, if everybody has that mentality, we're going to lose this. So.
And one more thought on that. It's join CASA, and then join, if you're a shop or in the industry, join SFATA, and then join Vaping Militia, and then join your local state if they have an organized smoke-free association. Florida has one, Georgia has one. They combine customers, vapors, and shops, and Florida and Georgia actually hired lobbyists to intelligently represent them, and they got those bills killed. And they're not killed like dead, they're not never coming back, but they got them, no, the way it's written right now can't move forward. It has to be rewritten fairly, and there's like a year or 2 years to rewrite that, and then they're going to go make sure that it represents vaping fairly. And they got that done because they were able to raise 60 or 80 grand to hire a lobbyist to represent them. And the impact of that was the local state representatives were like, okay, now we understand. It's been explained to us through proper channels in the right way. We understand that this is not to be confused, and that you guys have rights, and we're going to represent you. So that's the way to do it. In any state that hasn't organized their own, and it seems like the Smoke-Free Association has a good model for intelligently doing this, and I think every state needs to do that if they haven't yet. So that's my 2 cents on that. Forgive me if I ranted a little too long.
No. I mean, just like Daryl said, I mean, these are things that need to be said and done. I mean, we got to fight for this stuff right here. We're going to lose it,
And the call to action by individuals is not much effort and energy. Join, subscribe to their newsletters, be aware and pay attention when those things come in every couple of weeks, and then respond. And a lot of times, especially with CASA, it's already a form letter that you put your information in, and it zips it right out there to the appropriate people. And then your name becomes one of a number of responses, many thousands of responses, tells your local legislators, okay, there is a voting body of people that cares and is concerned about this. We can't just go with an agenda that we had already and sweep it under the rug. So don't expect, nobody's asking you to go get a picket sign and march on Washington. That's not necessary, but 5-10 minutes here and there is the amount of time that you'll have to put into it. It's not a lot to ask. You spend more time than that vaping every day. All right.
Oh, yeah. So, anybody got any new products that really blowing some air up their skirt right now that they'd like to talk about?
How is that Aromomizer Supreme, Daniel? I'm still waiting. I got mine, but I haven't even unpackaged it yet. How is it?
The Supreme is, well, I prefer the Supreme to the last Aromomizer because of the juice flow control. and the airflow control. But still, I don't see. Well, I see the point of the juice flow control because you top fill it, so you need to close the juice flow control. But I don't see the point of controlling the juice flow because the way the juice travels down to the bottom of the deck or to the base and then to the wicks, if, for example, you adjust the juice flow control in the middle position and you let it sit, the juice is still
Gonna
soaking those
fool.
coils. And most
Yeah,
of
it's
the
gonna
time,
fool.
most of the time when I'm not using the tank, I end up completely closing when I'm not using, and when I'm using, opening. And then I don't use the tank, I close it again. Because no matter the juice flow option you adjust on this ring, if you let it sit, the juice is still traveling down. It
What do you think
doesn't make
about
a lot
like
of sense, but
let's say you're in a
make
position where you want to adjust your coils, and you shut off the juice flow and then kind of vape the rest of the juice that's down in the well, and then be able to adjust your coils fairly dry.
yeah, that's why I was telling that I agree with the juice flow closing system. For example, like the smoke RDTA, you
Yeah.
close and you open, but a juice flow control on this thing with um, so much graduation.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
just off
Maybe
or on
just
would be
a
fine.
simple juice flow, yeah, on and off. Yeah, I think, but that's my opinion.
Cool. Cool.
I pretty much resumed what is going to be my review.
I have to agree with you on that, Daniel. Absolutely. Everything he just said. The Supreme, you got to close it when you're not using it, or it will leak out down there. And then, I think Smoke did a really good job on the RDTA, uh, working pretty nicely. But it doesn't vape as well, I feel, as the Aromomizer Supreme. Now, I've only had it for a couple of days to play around with, but I really think like Aromomizer was a bit of a slightly better vape, slightly better flavor. You just had to really dial in that juice flow.
Is that deck easy to build on, Daryl?
I agree.
Yeah, very easy to build on. It's like they well the RTA they just came out with a couple of weeks ago is an easy deck to build on. This is even easier, and it's a very good like copy. They took the concept of the bottom juice wicking holes and then direct airflow to the coils. So they aromamized their tank, their RTA.
Gotcha.
Boreas is the same thing. Boreas has the
Yeah.
direct airflow on the coils, juice flow control, and then and that bottom juice flow. I like it on the bottom better, but I didn't have a problem with the RTA from Smoke. I like that. I love all these new things coming out. I
Did they have
haven't.
any
Yeah.
problems, Daniel? Did they have any problems with? I remember the original Romomizer, the velocity deck. You'd be having a hard time to get it lined up exactly with the airflow channels. Did they fix that issue? Is it easier to line it up now?
Oh no, no! Now the aromomizer, when you when you unscrew the bottom off, you need to line up. You need to line up the deck because you have a slot on each side.
Oh,
Line up this deck with the slots you have. The both coils are gonna be on the other side of the air holes.
gotcha. So they're using like the Anakin style of pinching down the coil.
Yeah. Yep. I love it. I love this thing.
Daniel, did you ever get any
It's a very slick looking.
did you ever get any news back on the new Coolfire TC on that
Uh,
discovery you've made?
I'm a little bit in the dark
Gotcha.
with that one.
Gotcha. Well then
Not only me.
we'll leave it at that then.
Uh, yeah. Not only me. Also other reviewers.
Gotcha.
Other big reviewers are a little bit on the dark on this one. Let's see. I don't know.
Have you got any big news to tell us about Vegas at all, or are we still holding our hands on that one, or holding our breath? Look, I'm gonna put Daniel
Oh,
on
and my
spot bigger
thing that
than
was coming.
Yeah, baby. Look, I'm putting
No,
Daniel on
it's not coming. At least the atomizer is not coming because they didn't agree with me on a few changes. They were not willing to do the changes I wanted to do. For example, the top airflow, and I had a few changes and a few designs. They did some, but they haven't done all the things I wanted to do. So I didn't agree to have my name on the atomizer.
Gotcha.
They will still, I'm gonna say that they will still release pretty much the same idea with another brand, not a reviewer. They will release it with another brand. It is still going to be a good one. But since they haven't done all the things I wanted to do on it, didn't wanted my name on the atomizer. Maybe
I
the mod
understand.
that's coming. That one is going to be the same thing. If they don't do everything I want to do, everything that I have on my design, I just don't want to be associated with.
It's either Daniel's way or the highway. That's what it comes down to.
So congratulations on doing free design work for manufacturers.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Yeah.
Basically. Basically. Well, it's not my design. It's my ideas designed by them, perfected by me because I'm not a designer, but still my ideas. Yeah. Screw that. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's not the last idea you'll
I
ever
still
come up with.
expect a check in the end of the month.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, still have a few.
Daniel, I know you've been in this for a while, but there's many more years to go, and I'm certain you're going to have a whole line of things coming out sooner or later. So it'll all happen when it's meant to happen. So
And don't even worry about it. ST mails out the checks at the first
Yep.
of each month. So
I try to get them out when I can, baby.
it should be in the mail soon. Don't worry.
Oh man. Oh, and if y'all did not know, which most of y'all probably do, the other person on this panel will be making it to Vegas with us, Daryl. So we weren't certain about him there a little while back, but it is official now. So
Yes, it is official. I will be in Vegas in a professional capacity. I will be, along with Mark Vapen Fagan, at the UL booth, and I will be doing coil builds for UL on their new Rafael X. And in honor of that, and I'm very happy they covered my expenses to go to Vegas, which is nice, because that shit was going to be expensive. So I am officially going. I will be all 3 days from sunrise to sunset building coils. And in honor of that, I'm going to do a giveaway right now in chat for a Rafael X in black. Who would like to win a Rafael X in black in chat? You guys mind if I do a quick giveaway?
man, no, knock it out, baby.
All right. So I don't have chat open.
Nice.
If you guys have chat open, one of our lucky viewers that is watching us live and in chat has to answer the question I'm going to ask in just 1 minute. Here we go. This is the question. Ready? You guys watching chat?
Yep,
You're
looking
going to
at
have to pick whoever answers this question first. What is the name of Mike Vape's new juice line?
it.
What is the name of Mike Vape's new juice line? Yeah, you have it over there, Matt, right there. You're not qualified.
That's a really hard one.
It should be a very easy one, because a couple of guys in the panel here have been vaping on it, and if you follow any of our shows...
Mr. Not Anybody One.
Yep.
Mr. Not Anybody, email me, quest4vape@gmail.com. That's QUEST, the number 4 VAPE @gmail.com. After I get off the show, we'll coordinate. You got to pay $8 for shipping, but you get a Rafael X in black. They sent me a bunch of these, so I'm giving them away. I'm also putting them in the hands of experienced builders in my area, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of giveaways on my channel.
So that's what you'll be getting right there.
And I want to mention why they're having me there to do this, because everybody knows, listen, if you got Mark Fagan at the booth, he's got a huge channel, a huge audience, a huge following. Daryl's just a little guy. But why do they have me there in addition to Mark? Because he brings people over to talk because they recognize him. And then when they want to buy one of these RDAs, I'm going to put a set of coils in there. It's going to be a quad build. And then people can actually experience and walk around at the show, vape on it, and get to say, wow, this thing is different. That neutral post makes a huge difference. And so right there live at the show, you're going to walk away with one of these in your hands for, like, I haven't talked details. They don't share with me what they're planning on doing, but you'll get a good deal buying one of these RDAs, and you'll get a personal build from Daryl Quest for Vape. Nice?
And let me also say, too, for this particular RDA, that's exactly what I built on mine, was a quad build, and it vapes so nice doing the quads in it. It's an awesome vape, so you will definitely enjoy that.
Now let me ask you, Daryl, is your primary task to build coils, or is it to actually get Taco Bell from Mark Fagan? Is that the real job that you're actually there for?
Well, I serve a dual function because Mark needs to be kept happy. So when he gets hungry, it's up to me to find some Pizza Hut or some Taco Bell and keep him well-fed, satisfied, and happy. Also, I have a rubber stamp with his signature, so if people want parts of their anatomy signed, my wife told me I can't touch the boobies, but I can certainly rubber stamp them. I'm available for that. You know, with Mark's signature, not mine. Nobody wants my signature.
Crazy.
But it's kind of nice to be sharing a little corner of the spotlight with Mark. UL's a company that I have a tremendous amount of respect for, and I've known them for over a year now, since they came out with the Crown. So I'm very pleased to be representing a fine company like that.
Yep. I'm actually hoping that if I don't have it before I go, I'm hoping that they were going to send me out one of the black Rafael tanks. I do like those because I've always enjoyed my black Crown tank, but I guess I'll have to stop by in Vegas if I don't have it by then. But those are pretty nice looking.
It is nice looking. I have one around here somewhere. They did send me one. It is nice. It is nice, that Rafael tank in black.
Yeah, that looks sharp. I like it.
Well, I'm super excited you're coming to Vegas, Daryl. I was kind of upset to think that the whole group wasn't going to get back together and we're going to be one short, so that would be nice.
Yeah, it is nice. I was looking forward to trying to find a way to see you guys and hang out again. Hey, Zach, maybe you and I, we bring business suits and we could walk up and down the strip there and evangelize the smoking masses to the Church of Vape.
We want to proselytize to the locals.
Yeah, there's a lot of smoking sinners out there, so they need to be inducted into the vape.
Well, if any suppliers are out there watching and they want us to hit people on the streets with starter kits, send those along. We'll bring them to Vegas. I got a plane that gives me 2 checked suitcases, so
Yeah, I was really hoping that in maybe some magical way it will. I'm hoping Andrew, by some chance, can make it also, because that would really complete the package right there. But I don't know if he's going to be able to pull it off or not. But it's been a while.
I can't believe that Andrew's missing us like that. He better make it over. That's crazy. He's right down the street from Vegas.
Yeah. What do you mean right down the street? I can say damn.
Mobile, Alabama's not down the street.
That's a long-ass street right there.
I mean, Andrew went to Foxwoods, and he does have a business to run, a shop that's in his shop is still in its first, like, 6 to 8 months open. So if he doesn't make it there, then we all understand he has responsibilities, and he's holding them down like a man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm real happy for Andrew because anytime, especially starting a vape shop, you don't know if it's going to go north or south on you. Especially a business like that, because to me those are kind of hit and miss. You either are going to be able to start something and keep it going, or you're going to realize real quick that that's just not the store they're going to hit. So it sounds like he's been doing good for himself, and I commend him for what he's done. He's really got it going on down there. So, but. And I believe he is going to try to do a 1-year anniversary in October there. So if that is the case, I'm definitely going to do my best to make it down there. The only thing I'm kind of on the fence about that one is it's almost like the weekend. I think it's the weekend before they're trying to do this of Chattanooga, if all the dates fall correct. And I don't know how that's all going to work out yet, but that's still in the future. A lot of stuff can happen before then. So.
What's in Chattanooga? Spill the beans.
Oh well, Chattanooga. I was talking about VCC.
Oh, okay.
So there's a good chance I'm going to that in October. So actually, Chattanooga is a lot more closer to me than what Mobile is, but. That would possibly be a working event for me too, so that's why I would definitely have to do that one. So, but
right on.
In the future, we'll see what happens. But well, dang, we lost Daniel. Where'd he go? He got nervous because I asked too many damn questions. He's like, hell with this.
Yeah.
ST put me on the spot too damn much.
I was really hoping Daniel had that little pen scope that he was trying out in the G Spot the other night, but he said it was junk. He's sending it back. But I was thinking if he brought that with him to Vegas, we could just pen scope a home wrecker.
Oh damn!
And, right on the spot, like live. We could go live with this shit and pen scope it right there.
Yeah, I'd kind of forgot about them, but and they've actually. Well, not gone into hiding, but I hadn't heard much lately about all that crap. But kind of glad.
I have an home wrecker I could bring to Vegas if you want to play around with it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really doing much with it.
Yeah, I got a lot I want to look at with the home wrecker. And Daniel does have a nanoscope that's like pocket size. I'm sure he could bring that. And we could still scope it.
Damn.
He only uses that for vaping purposes, though. Don't expect you're going to get a colonoscopy from Daniel, so don't ask.
No, that's what he promised. He promised examinations across the board. He promised probing, generous probing.
Generous probing.
Yeah, so if you're there, and you're looking to get probed by an imported vape reviewer, at that time. That's fancy.
Speaking of probing, do you want to hear something funny? I think Mike Vapes might have put this up on the Vape Team on Facebook, but at the airport in Daytona coming back from Florida, Phenom gets stopped and search like all of his stuff, and the lady, he has to go to a separate security line, and we're there recording. And she takes out these big blue rubber gloves, and she's like, whoa.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then she takes out this big thing. It was like a wand, like some type of analyzer. But for a second, it looked like he was about to get the probing. And I mean, she pulled out everything, every bottle of juice, every mod. And then Mike Vape goes, yeah, that's like $30,000 worth of equipment right there. And then she got really nervous, and she was like, oh, okay. I don't know what they do. They're analyzing for something with these little test strips, and if it gives even a faint reading, they go through everything and wipe the bottom in the bag, your hands, just to see if you were firing guns or had explosives or something. But anyway, naturally, Phenom is obviously innocent of all of that shit. It was just about a 20-minute standing there watching this stuff go on, and it was kind of funny, especially when she puts on these big rubber gloves, and Mike's over there like, oh, they got the proctologist coming up for you.
Yeah, but can you imagine from the uninitiated's point of view, right? Phenom is kind of an extreme case of this, but I was thinking this from the beginning. Tube mods, they look a little bit too dangerous. A tube mod. It looks like it could be dangerous. And when you're going through an airport and you open up Phenom's bag and you've got a rack of tube mods, it kind of looks like what somebody would strap around their chest as they're going to blow themselves up. Like, it looks like that TNT chest. And I'm like, oh, this doesn't look right. It looks like he might be, you know.
True, true. And had there not been several hundred vapors pass through that airport within those few days that we were there, that might have seemed a little bit unusual. But I think the TSA is getting used to the fact that vapors, you know, I got the full pat down and search on the way out of LaGuardia, and they were like, why do you have so many things? What's this? What's this? Why do you have so many batteries? Like, I'm going to an expo. I'm demoing all of this stuff. And they were like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I still got a very thorough, frisky pat down. Very thorough.
Well, that's like when we were coming out of Detroit, and of course I had acquired quite a bit more stuff coming back with me. I was thinking, oh man, they're going to hit me with something, but you know, then it's kind of like what you just said. I mean, there was a convention there that weekend, and they probably seen so many people coming through that airport with stuff. They know what's going on, so, but
I didn't get so much as the bat of an eye or a blink going to Detroit or going back, but Daytona leaving LaGuardia. You know, sometimes it's just random, but it's all right. You know, I mean, you're not up to anything kooky, then you have nothing to hide. You just stand there and go through the process. That's the world we live in these days, with crazy shit going on in the world. So
yeah. And you know, and just because of that, I don't mind it. I always get to the airport in enough time to where if they need to do something, I've still got the time to make my flight, not have to run to a gate or something like that. But
yeah,
I'd rather them do that stuff than be, you know, 30,000 feet up with some crazy son bitch that they let slide through, and that be the old end of ST. But you know, so.
Did any of y'all cringe a little bit when you saw that little wand she was sticking around? When she stuck it in all the expensive mods, you could hear it banging around on the mods as she went back and forth. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, like, imagine if somebody just went in your expensive mod bag and was like, oh, you know, ding, 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 ding. Okay, you're straight. I'd be like, what? What?
Yeah.
She was careful. She was respectful and careful.
When
Well,
I went
Go ahead,
when I
Dan.
went to Detroit on the Lisbon airport, they searched me for explosive traces because of all the lithium batteries I was carrying with me.
Yeah, like shit. You don't need explosives. You got enough firepower there with just lithium batteries. If you wanted to wire them all up with tinfoil, they go up nicely too.
Yeah. But, and you know what? I know we've talked about this in the past. I guess this was my third time to fly since I've been vaping, when I just went out on this last one to Detroit. Regardless of what you know, at least for me, I was still paranoid just leaving out of my airport with the stuff that I had, thinking, oh my gosh, you know, it's just like I'm kind of looking around. I feel like I'm guilty of something with everything that I've got on me, but, you know, knowing there's nothing wrong with it, but you know, but once again, I forget how many people travel with this day in and day out, and they see this shit every single day. So,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. You know, they never batted an eye at me at all and sent me on through. So,
Yeah, I didn't get any trouble whatsoever going to and from Detroit. It was very uneventful, even though my bag was packed to the gill with little juice bottles.
yeah. And definitely was able to come back with, you know, I was probably a little bit more nervous coming back just because of what all I did acquire, but you know, like I said, still walk through. I mean, they were pulling people to the side for, you know, shit that I was like, really, you know, and letting me go through with everything I had. So I was like, hell, okay, I'm going. So, but all good. But we'll all be doing that again here in about 3 weeks, so it'll be on again to do some travel. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about the lineup of shows coming up that we're aware of, and then if anybody else is aware of shows coming up, chime in. Coming up here in the next few weeks and months is, that I'm aware of, Central PA Vape Expo, the 13th, 14th, and 15th, I believe. It's the weekend before Vegas, and that's in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. That's a 3-day expo. That's local, but good sized turnout. Like, I mean, tons of foot traffic. So if you're a vendor and you're not in there, it's cheap to get in. I think it's like $400 or $500 for a booth. The next one after that is Vegas the following weekend. That's the 20th through the 22nd.
Second, yep.
Then we've got Syracuse, New York, Vapor Slam coming up the last weekend of June. That's going to be Vapor Slam. Miami, the first weekend of June. That is the WVE, World Vape Expo. Anybody else aware of any other events coming up? Chime in, please.
The only other one I can think of, and like I said, it's probably because I'm going to be at that one. I believe it's the 21st through the 23rd of October. I believe that's what it is for Chattanooga VCC. So that's normally a fairly big one, but that one's still a ways out. But a lot of good shows coming up. I know that.
Oh, I forgot. Also, the weekend of August 12th, 13th, and 14th is the same Vape Northeast that put on Foxwoods is doing a show as well that weekend. I think it might be in Denver, but I'm not sure about that yet. And then,
Miami. Don't forget about that one. That is in June.
Yep, first weekend of June, like the 4th, 5th, and 6th, something like that. Miami's a massive, huge show. Massive, like on the scale of an ECC. I went to that one last year. It was awesome.
And know for a fact, Mark will be attending the one this year. Also, Brian with the Vapor Chronicles, and I believe Mike is going to be going to that also, I believe. Daryl, are you making it to that one, or is that not in the books this year?
Not in the books this year. Last year I did a huge road trip with a couple of friends, and it was that was fun, but it was very expensive. Right now I'm not going, but that could change. That could change. I got my suitcase always packed and ready to go. We'll see what materializes. I love to travel. That's what the quest for vape is all about.
Lori posted, and I forgot about this one. This one's kind of close to me. Vaping the Coast, July 22nd through the 24th in Mobile, Alabama. That'll be down there by Andrew. Joe put Vape America in Ocean City, Maryland in early October. So, yeah, quite a few big ones out there.
Hell yeah.
Daniel, are you making any more of them that you know of other than the Vegas run?
No, I was gonna make another one in July, I think. But since it is about the time I'm moving to the mainland, I'm not gonna be going to any convention about that time.
Gotcha.
Maybe I will resume everything in August if everything goes right.
Somebody in chat mentioned there's also one up in Canada in May 13th through the 15th as well. That is the Canadian Vape Expo. What city is that going to be in? Is that Toronto or Vancouver?
Because that's the only two places that us Americans know about, so you better be in one of those.
Yeah.
It could be at Sunnyvale Trailer Park up there in Nova Scotia with the Trailer Park Boys, for all we know.
Oh, there's also one I'm seeing, one in Ireland for the Vape Invasion. It's in Belfast in October. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that one off.
Ireland, Belfast, I'm available.
Yeah.
Got buddies up there.
They're saying Toronto is where that's going to be at. So.
Toronto. Okay. That's fun. I wish I didn't have the PA Expo booked. I'd go up to Toronto's not bad for me.
Now, when is the PA one again? That's coming up here pretty quick.
Yeah, same weekend, the 13th through the 15th of May. So if you can't go to Pennsylvania, go to Toronto. You have to have a passport to get across the border now. You can't just show your driver's license.
Or we actually know a few people up in the northern states that might be able to get you across for a small fee, but just contact one of us through email.
Will do.
Right.
Let's see, Sardo and Dimitri are going to be there. Going to be where?
Probably Canada.
Oh, okay.
Phil DeSardo lives up in Rochester, so Buffalo is a hop, skip, and a jump away, and Toronto's not too far from that border. I think Toronto's like 2 hours from Niagara Falls.
I'm certain DeSardo will probably be at the one in Syracuse also.
It's his backyard.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a bunch of us are going to Syracuse. I actually have friends of the family that live near there, so we planned a little family weekend vacation to visit them. But that Saturday night, I know for a fact, I will be at the Dinosaur Barbecue in Syracuse, New York, that Saturday night. That's the last weekend in June. I'll be eating piles of brisket.
So you conveniently planned your family vacation around the Vape Expo? That sounds like something, what was that movie by Robbins? Robin Williams.
Oh, I believe I know what you're talking about, where they rented an RV or some shit like that.
Yeah, when they rent the RV, he's trying to do work and go on a family vacation at the same time.
Hell yeah.
Good luck.
Well, my family, I mean, my wife, like, we talked about it, so it's not like I'm just running out for a quick cup of coffee, and I'm gone for 12 hours. She knows where I'll be.
I'm going to grab a cup of coffee, and I'll see you tomorrow at, like, noonish. So
we're staying with her college roommate, who we haven't seen in some years. So it's a nice chance to reconnect. And we're bringing the kids. Family Vape Expo style.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I would definitely like to attend that. I know Mike and Phenom are supposed to be at that one also. I know Phenom for a fact because that particular event is the weekend of me and his birthday. So y'all will just have to live it up large for me. So.
And I'm not 100% certain on this, but if I remember correctly, I think Mike said that he's going to be a vendor there with Hit That Juice in full force.
Nice.
I mean,
nice.
It's good juice. It's yummy. I mean, we all love Mike vapes. If it was dog shit, we'd probably I don't think we'd vape it. But it happens to be those three flavors are awesome. He did a nice job with that. And at the show down in Miami, I think he was selling his juice for like all 3 bottles in 30 ml sizes for like $30. So that's not bad.
To me, this is the cool thing about this, and it might not work for everybody, but I had a chance to try some of it in Detroit, and I'm sure I'm going to get my fill of it because I'm going to be working for them in Vegas. But what better way? You've got a reviewer that's had tons and tons of juice sent to him. He knows the difference between good and bad juice. Now, for this man to start a juice company, he knows what's going to be good. So we're not all just saying this because we're friends of Mike and trying to help him out. I mean, we're saying this because we've also all vape quite a bit and know a good difference between bad and good juice. So it's not some bullshit hype or anything like that. It's good stuff. So trust me on that. And I'm not just sitting here being a salesperson.
This just in, too. I just got word that if you buy Mike Vapes, Hit That Juice, a full set, somewhere right now, contest running, hidden in that set is going to be a full paid ticket to Vegas. Now, rules, contest ended yesterday.
Is that true?
No. Just put that up, man. Come on.
Mark just texted me. That son of a bitch has been asleep the whole time. So I told him if he wanted to pop on for a minute, come on. At least he can come on for the cloud comp because we're getting close to that time. Oh goodness. But yeah, definitely. I mean, man, I'm so stoked to be able to go there and work with him and help him sell his product. And I got a feeling of some of the vendors that are going to be there, he is definitely going to be one that's going to sell out quick. I really feel like he will, because when people try this, they're going to go, damn, you know, I want this. So
Everybody I've seen try it goes, oh, this is really good, and they always have one they love the most of the other three, and everybody's different. So some people like the banana nut muffin, some people like the banana pineapple smoothie, and other people like the strawberry peach, but it's funny. I like them all. I think they're all awesome. Me and Dean did a juice review for that on the drive down from Atlanta to Daytona in the car, and we kept having this, like, I didn't stop the video, but I edited out minutes at a time when we had to air out the car. It's pretty funny. And I had my Mike Vapes hat on, and I was impersonating him with the fake accent that he doesn't really have, so that I could impersonate him.
I enjoyed that you had a hat like him. That was good.
I never know when I'll have an opportunity to impersonate Mike Vapes, but I had to create a phony accent that Mike doesn't have, so that I can impersonate him with that accent. I'm a mute out.
I think Mike should start selling those hats.
Oh, I know. That's if Mike was to ever put on another hat, I don't think I would recognize him. I mean, that hat he wears, that's been pretty much his little trademark. So, yeah, I believe here in just a couple of minutes we're about to get a little cloud comp going. I believe Mr. Fagan going to join us for that one.
Oh shit! Hold on.
No, you still got a minute or two, but you know, at least if the son bitch stood me up on the show, I'm gonna have to put it to him again on a cloud comp. So.
Isn't Mark currently holding the championship title for Cloud Comp winner from
Mike?
Oh.
Yep.
I was trying to catch up on shows that I missed, and I think Mark won one, but I don't know how it ended up last night on.
When Mark won, he ended up just winning for 18 hours because then I won.
Yeah. Yeah, he won it last Thursday, and then Daniel won it on this show. No. Mark won it on Heavy Show.
Yeah.
And then he lost it on my show to Daniel. And then that Thursday night, Mike won that one. And they're saying Mike won last night. So I guess Mike is kind of holding it. So I don't think we've had a show here in a while that we've had Mike and Daniel on at the same time. So it's getting to look like these two need to be on the same freaking platform. See who's going to win out of those two.
Send Mike an invitation out. Just to come on for the Cloud Comp.
You know what, Mike? If you're watching right now, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop him one out there real fast, see if he wants to try it.
Hell yeah.
You going to text him or should I?
Text him and tell him I just sent him an invite. Tell him for just a couple of minutes. We got a cloud comp going, and Daniel seems to be beating everybody else. So
we actually have a fan of Mike Vapes here at the shop where I'm hanging out right now. So Mike, I'm stealing your subscriber right now. Hold on, let me introduce.
Did he say I'm stealing your subscriber?
Yeah, Mike Wolf. Could you turn around for a second, Mike Wolf? All right, there's Mike Wolf.
What's up? What's going on?
He's a fan of Mike Vapes. And if Mike Vapes doesn't come on here, I'm going to steal a subscriber right here. Yeah. I'm just joking. You could be subscribed to more than one reviewer on YouTube. Don't take it literally.
Oh, I thought you meant that Mike only had one subscriber and you were about to take that.
Right.
Mike can afford. He can lose one. He'll be at 55,498 instead of 99.
Yeah, Mike's been on fire lately. I think Mike's at 56 now. I think.
Is he?
Yep.
Wow. clown up there.
Yeah.
Just cranks out, records video every day, good content, honest, that personality. Lovable guy all around.
You know, I wasn't going to bring this up, and I mean, it's not like it's a big deal or anything, but I happened to catch it because I hadn't seen one in forever, and after watching it, I was kind of like, well, you know, I mean, he's being honest about things, I reckon, but did anybody else get a chance to see the Don putting a video out yesterday?
Did he really?
Yeah.
The Don's back?
He put one out driving in his car, the Don, and it was kind of, you know, I mean, it sounded like he might be calling a few folks out, but I mean, it is what it is. He was giving his opinion of it, and
Well, I have to watch that.
yeah, you might want to check that one out.
Who are you talking about?
We've had him on the show a few times, the Don.
He's a good guy. He's probably calling me out for some bullshit.
Well, he did state that he has taken on a new job and that that particular job keeps him extremely busy, more than what he was when he was doing realtor work. So he just hadn't had a whole lot of time to put videos out. So, but
He did tell me that back around October, and he got busy. But I've missed him because I love his videos. He's awesome.
yeah. Well, I know right around. It seemed like about the last time, because he's come on the show twice, and about the last time we had him on, I think he was stating then that he was taking on some new work and that he was a whole lot more busier then because he didn't even get to finish the show out and had to leave. So, but it'd be cool to have him back on at some point in time, just for a show or so. But any response from Mike yet? I hadn't even seen him in chat at all. He might be doing his thing right now. There's Pagan. Nice of you to join. I guess you get me back for Sunday, huh?
Yeah. I gotta stay out of the G spot at night.
Gosh damn, son, it wasn't even like it was late last night. Hell, I was later than you. I stayed on probably for about another hour, and I still managed to get up.
I don't know what it was. Holy shit. Well, I woke up at like 7 o'clock to send my kids to school, and then went back, lay down, like, oh, wait, lay down for like 5 minutes.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, well.
Oh.
So, well, we are at that 11 o'clock hour. We actually were trying to get Mike in here because it never seems like when we do a cloud comp that Mike and Daniel are on the same damn panel to where these two seem to win all the damn time. So, but we're not getting any response from Mike, so I reckon it's going to be us five here doing it. So, is anybody prepped and ready to go? Hold on.
I just gotta prep my lungs. I just woke up.
Yeah, well, do your prepping real quick. We can carry over the show just a couple. It's no biggie. Oh,
I'll be right back. I gotta grab some water.
All right, we'll get you some water.
Yeah. Drink some water, boy.
Do whatever you got to do to get it ready. Oh, man. What are you going to be cloud comping on here, Daniel?
Yai Tornado.
Oh, gosh. Here we go again.
Yeah, none of us have a chance now.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he used last week and bit everybody, but he had that with like 20 coils in it on a 3,000 watt mod or some shit like that. So, yeah,
My favorite.
there's no way to beat his ass with this crap. So,
Okay, I can go with an RDA today. I'm gonna go with the RDA. I almost won last night. The Anzu piece of shit by UD. An RDA that doesn't make any sense, but it actually produces nice clouds.
He's handicapping himself intentionally. Thank you.
Why does it look like Daniel's like in heaven or something? Why is it all like?
it is kind of like the light glaring all over.
Yeah.
No, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
My
okay.
home internet is crapping out again. Fucking retards.
Yeah, Daniel was popping a little bit back and forth a little while ago. But I mean, if you'd have been on the show, you probably would have caught that. But anyway, thanks again, Mark. I love you, baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
I had a horrible nightmare.
What was your nightmare? Would you like to talk about it real quick?
Oh.
Sure. Well, it wasn't really a nightmare, but something was wrong with my dog. I don't remember what dog it was, but I decided that the only way to put him down was to cut his head off.
Ah, fuck.
So as I'm trying to cut his head off, I'm cutting it, and I think I actually killed him. So I put him in the garbage can, and then it comes to find out he's still alive, and he's like barking with his head and like half cut off.
Oh, fuck.
And then my kid walks up and starts petting him. He's like, "Oh, what's wrong with the dog?" I'm like, his head is like hanging off. Don't touch the dog."
The only thing I can contribute that to is whatever the fuck you ate last night must have really done.
Yeah, stop eating Taco Bell before bed, man.
Oh, yeah. You did say you were going for your midnight snack when you were getting off. What did you happen to eat?
I know. I think it
Oh, shit.
was pretty bad.
Dude, that's hideous. Very graphic dream you had there.
I know. But then when he was like in the garbage can, his eyes opened up and he's like, I'm like, oh, he's still alive, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Like he's laying there suffering. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, man. Yep, leave it to you, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with him either.
The question is, what's wrong with you? If that's what you're dreaming about, dreams have meanings. I think that would mean you're crazy.
No, I think he was suffering from something, so he had something wrong with him. So it was like he was suffering, so I had to kill him.
Well, what sounded funny, what you just said a second ago, is that you said you were cutting his head off, but you thought you killed him. I would only think if you started cutting on a dog's neck, you probably are going to kill it. So.
Yeah, that was the weird part. I couldn't
Probably,
get through the bone. The bone was still attached, and it was. That's when I woke up. I'm like, holy shit.
All right, who's ready to start this one off? I'm ready to get this shit cranked. Enough of a damn beheading here. This is not ISIS videos. You can go catch it somewhere else on YouTube.
Having dog ISIS dreams.
You gonna start us off, Daryl?
Sure.
All right, let me get you screenshot. All right, you are presented. Take it away.
All right. I am rocking my DNA 200 with the Rafael with a quad coil build. Here we go.
Ooh, Daryl always gets it like. Daryl always gets that big thick ass cloud that just kind of shoots out like a fucking water hose and then just kind of. All right, next. Who's ready to go next?
I can do it.
I'm ready.
Oh, go ahead, Daniel.
Okay.
All right, Daniel. Let me get you presented. All right, take it away, Daniel.
I'm rocking the UD Enzu RDA on the Panzer DNA 200 with a fused stainless steel, two fused stainless steel Clapton coils doing temp control.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, God
Damn.
Like a fucking hurricane.
Hell yeah. All right. Zach, you ready?
Yeah, I suppose I'll try and follow that up. Jesus.
All right.
Set the stage for a failure right here.
All right, take it away.
I am rocking this Noisy Cricket with the Mason RDA on top with the cap flipped upside down and just a couple of dual stainless steel coils in here. I think measures up to like 0.4. Let's see what happens here.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
not bad.
Nice.
Not bad at all.
Even though, yeah, I'm glad I'm not following Daniel. I'm glad I get to control the screen here, so everybody kind of forgot about Daniel's now. Mark, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I am presenting you. Take it away, kid.
I'm using the goon, baby. The
Oh.
goon. I'm not gonna go far back this time either. I'm just gonna sit right here.
Oh, shit.
Oh wait, maybe I should sit this way. There we go. Oh wait, no, should I sit this way? No, maybe I should sit this way.
Oh, God, here we go.
I'm trying to think which way it looks better. Wait,
Let me go fire my grill up.
There we go. All right, let's try this.
Damn.
Ooh.
There she is, baby.
Little cloudy up in his joint. Mark coming along with his shit. All right. Last but not least, let me take this shit away. By the way, RX with the Mason. I think I got dual 22 gauge, just a little simple build in here. Coming in at it's coming in at a 0.3.
Blow them clouds, Grandpa.
Hell yeah, baby! All right. Let me bring up chat. Okay. I know y'all are lagging a little bit. Just start. Who won it? Let's see. Come on.
Fucking close.
Daniel, Mark, Mike.
Both are out.
Daniel. ST, Daniel. Gosh damn it. Fuck Daniel. If Daniel's paying y'all off, I will find out.
Yep.
I will send you all the check
All right.
at the end of the show.
I've seen enough. Daniel won it. Gosh dang it, Daniel.
He's using that special camera lens.
Yeah, he is. Well, this is like the second week in a row Daniel's won, so Mike Vapes, if you're out there watching, I need you to come on this show here pretty soon so you can bust this out.
Mike is at work. Mike can't jump on right now. He says he's at work.
He fired a couple of pity votes.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I would like to give away another Rafael right now, real quick, before we all say goodbye.
Oh, yeah, bring it.
Bring it on.
So,
What's a good question we can ask everybody out there?
Is this another chatty question?
It is a chatty question.
Alrighty.
An appreciation for the folks who jump on here and watch live, and we have, not bad, 93 watching. We were up over 100 before.
Yep.
So whoever dropped off, you missed out. Sorry.
Yep.
Mark gets on and 12 people drop off. What the fuck?
What the hell, man?
Like, oh, not this guy. God damn it.
Mark, I'm having a hard time trying to find people. I have so many of these tanks to get, these RDAs to give away.
I know.
But I will give them away. So, all right, what's a good question?
You see, you put me on the spot. I can't even think of anything.
All right, I have a question. So, out there in chat, Mark had a very bad nightmare last night, and he was just telling us about it, and it had to do with a pet. What type of animal was that creature?
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Like anybody could ever forget that ever again in their life.
It was a nightmare. It wasn't a dream. It was a nightmare. Keep that in mind.
Eric Fountain.
Eric Fountain. Eric Fountain won?
Yep.
All right, cool. My chat's not updating like, okay, Eric Fountain, email me and in the subject line say Rafael winner from the show. You just won a Rafael X RDA in black. Here it is. Email me questforvape@gmail.com. QUEST, the number 4, VAPE @gmail.com. Congratulations to the two winners of Rafael X RDAs on the show today. That was nice, right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations, everybody.
Well,
when we started out, I used to do a lot of giveaways on the show, and then I forgot for a while. I'm sorry.
It's all good. We all been kind of busy, but we are going to wrap it up and get out of here. So I want to thank everybody in chat for showing up, and for all the folks watching the replay, thanks for watching. keep them coming. I'd like to throw something special out. You know, since I always get called Grandpa and I'm the old man of the bunch and all that good crap, whatever. It's just because of this fine little gray going on. I have just finally started playing around with my Instagram, so go check me out at ST Vapes on Instagram and give me some follows over there. Give me some follows, folks. I'm starting to get my groove on with that, but. All right, so let's take it down the road because we're going to get out of here. So take it away, Zach.
You guys know where to find me, Vape in Moderation, over on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all that good stuff. And then tomorrow catch, today's Thursday, right? Yeah, tomorrow catch my show in the afternoon time there and 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock Central. And thank you for having me on, ST. I need to step up my cloud game soon here, I guess.
Yeah. Well, as long as we've got freaking Daniel in here, I might have to just boot him off right at cloud comp time because
I think on a handicap you should cut him off halfway through his hit and just kick him halfway through, and that's what he gets. Whatever got out.
Hell yeah! All right. For the early bird himself, Mr. Mark Fagan.
Thanks for having me on the show for those past 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Just want to let everybody know I'm against animal cruelty. That was a horrible, horrible nightmare I had. I love dogs. I might hate cats, but I love dogs. And, yeah, thank you for having me on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Daryl.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in and watching us live. Thanks for everybody watching this in the replay. And this is Daryl Shergan, Quest for Vape. That's it.
Sweet. Daniel.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for having me again on the show. I'm Daniel, DJLSB Vapes, and sorry for any inconvenience with my shitty, crappy, fucking internet.
It's all good, brother. All good. Well, I'm ST. You know where you can find me. YouTube. Come check my channel out. Definitely go check me out on Instagram. I'm starting to get my game on there. Of course, Facebook. If y'all are a person that uses Facebook, you got to go over and check the Vape Team and the Vaping Fagan Lounge out because we are constantly having cloud comps for everybody on there. I'm calling out folks left and right just for the hell of it because I like to do that. So definitely come over there and check us out. And yeah. So thanks for showing up. We will see you next week, same time, same place. Don't forget to check the Vape Team out tonight at 10 Eastern, I believe it is. And I don't know, you might see us this weekend running around doing something. So, and don't forget your mamas next weekend.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Mother's Day, right? Oh, shit.
Well, not this weekend, but next weekend. So.
Okay.
So she will be calling you while there's a show going on, so don't forget that. But.
Marky, where's my present at?
All right, guys, we're out of here. Y'all have a good one. Have a good weekend.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Don't call me enough.